Hello, and welcome to another episode of Death Arena. Today, we have a battle between two metal heroes in blue. X, Mega Man Mark II. And Jamie Reyes, the Blue Beetle. Without further ado, let's find out who'll survive in the arena of death. Let's start things off with Mega Man X. Many years after Mega Man's last adventure, Dr. Wily had begun working on a new robot he claimed would be more powerful than anything imaginable. To protect humans and robots alike, Dr. Light had also begun work on his very own brand new robot, one he would give the capacity for human-like thoughts and emotions. He would be able to make decisions for himself. This powerful robot's name was X. But Light, having not thought things through, didn't give him any sort of programming so that he could tell good from evil. So what did he do? He went and sealed him up for 30 years in a capsule, putting him through tests to determine if he would be good or bad. Too bad he died before the tests were finished. Many years later, a scientist by the name of Dr. Kane had discovered X's capsule, along with Light's notes on not waking him before the tests were finished, and had ignored them, releasing X from his stasis. And, fortunately for him, X wasn't out for blood yet. But realizing the potential X had, Dr. Kane made an entire slew of new robots with X's thought capacity. Unfortunately, they didn't go through the same testing X did, and some of these new robots, dubbed Replaceoids, started going rogue and harming humans and other Replaceoids. These rogue Replaceoids were dubbed Mavericks. The government needed a way to stop them, and they formed a force of Replaceoids called the Maverick Hunters, and X was one of the first members. He fought alongside his fellow hunter, Zero, and they formed an unstoppable team. Anyways, onto X himself. He's one hell of a robot, and he's got some kick-ass guns. His arm cannon, the X-Buster, is 3 times stronger than the old Mega Buster, and it can charge up for a way bigger blast. He can also dash and wall climb, something else the original Mega Man couldn't do, and like classic Mega Man, he has a variable weapons system. This allows him to copy the abilities of any rogue Mavericks he defeats, giving him a massive arsenal. The main difference being that X can charge up his special weapons to make them even more powerful. The Storm Tornado lets him fire a powerful gust of wind. His homing torpedoes lock onto anything, and when charged up, his shotgun ice lets him ride forwards on a frozen sled. The magnet mine can either blow up, or unleash a giant black hole. Unfortunately, it's not a real black hole. Tornado Fang releases a torrent of drills, and Lightning Web can briefly trap and paralyze enemies. Dark Hold can freeze anything in its tracks, and if he needs a bit of defense, Chameleon Sting turns him transparent, and Gia Shield blocks enemy attacks. The downside is that, once again, his weapons have limited ammo. But even if he's out of special weapons, his X-Buster can usually do the job. X also has several sets of armor that he can wear, increasing his defense, attack power, and speed, among other things. They all have unique effects, but they all share some common traits, such as taking 50% damage, air dashing, and a much larger charge shot. His armors can give him X-ray vision, allow him to fly while being near invincible, and one of them even gives him Zero's Z-Saber. However, X is typically a pacifist, refusing to fight unless he needs to. This can sometimes lead him to be caught off guard, captured, or defeated. Overall, Mega Man X is better than the original Mega Man in every way, but he still has limited ammo. From one blue hero to another, let's discuss the Blue Beetle. Jamie Reyes was a normal teen until he met a strange bug-like object named Kajita. And so Jamie became the Blue Beetle. Jamie was actually not the first Blue Beetle, as one other impotent beetle had come before him, and that beetle's name was Ted Cord. But that guy got shot in the head by a supervillain with a god complex. Anyway, Jamie and the bug object, which is now known as a scarab, worked together to fight crime. When Jamie and the scarab work together, the scarab provides Jamie with a suit of armor, multiple weapons, and a superhuman physique. First up is the armor. The armor allows Jaime's increased physicality, a set of wings for flying and for defense, and it allows Jamie to create weapons. It allows Jamie to fly at speeds up to Mach 20, and last but not least, the suit grants a power known as Scarab Sight. This allows Jamie to identify meta-humans, and it also informs Jamie of weaknesses and injuries of the target. Jamie can even track the target with energy signature tech. Next up is Jaime's strength. Jamie can lift 20 tons with the help of the scarab. Jamie has also caught a car that was thrown at him with ease, and he caught a massive truck with just one arm. And Jamie even one-punched Black Beetle. who is just as strong and durable as Jamie. Blue Beetle is insanely fast. Jamie is capable of traveling at light speed, but he can only do this in space. Jamie is fast enough to leave after images, and Beetle Jamie has even avoided tachyon particles, which are faster than light. Jaime's durability is insane, as Jamie has tanked a blizzard, being thrown into a car, and he even got up after being slammed into the ground by Lobo. The same Lobo who one-punched Superman. Jamie has quite a few weapons in his arsenal, such as nukes, energy blasters, swords, energy cannons, blades, and shields. But Jamie has one weapon that all the others pale in comparison to. And that weapons is a planet-bursting gun. However, it only has one shot, so Jamie hardly ever uses it. Beetle is able to absorb energy to an alarming rate, such as absorbing enough energy to destroy a planet. Jaime's most powerful ability by far is his antagonist adaptation. This ability allows Jamies to counter enemies' strengths and to exploit their weaknesses. He can also hit intangible enemies with this power. Jamie has a minor healing factor, and he also has the ability to shut down his body for a short period of time to fake death. Jamie is very clever and cunning, but most of his powers only work on technology. Jamie is really powerful, but he does have quite a major weaknesses. First up is Jaime's weakness to magic, and the fact that while Jamie and Kajita are friends, Kajita's homicidal tendencies can make the two bicker and argue at the worst of times. Overall, the Blue Beetle has tons of power, but without technology, he is extremely limited. Looks like X blew the Blue Beetle away. Jamie may be smart, but X had the edge in practically every category. While Blue Beetle can scale to skilled heroes like Robin, X has solar system level power. This battle is actually a huge stomp in X's favor. You can argue that Jaime's hacking skills can reprogram X, but even then, X has similar skills. So these two cancel each other out. Looks like the Blue Beetle got squished. The winner is Mega Man X. It's time for the battle you've been waiting for. In the blue corner, representing a skeleton, I give you Team Undertale. Featuring Sans, Papyrus, Undyne, Aspor, Toriel, Metatoni X, and one mystery fighter. And in the red corner, representing a horseshoe, I give you Team My Little Pony. Featuring Twilight Sparkle, Rainbow Dash, Pinkie Pie, Applejack, Rarity, Fluttershy, and one mystery fighter. That's right. The Undertale vs My Little Pony Total War is coming to Death Arena. Stay tuned.